Welcome to Kiki and Kibit's Love During Lockup Edition. My name is Brianna. And Mary's back in her square.
Yes, I
Now that
am. I'm
she's
back in my square.
Back from California, back in her little square.
Yes,
we
I
had
am.
a really, really good time though. Didn't we?
Yes, we did.
That was like the best. Like, for those of you who don't know, Mary and I, we had never met in person. She lives in New York. I live in California. So she came to stay with me for like 10 days.
Yes.
We had a fucking blast.
Yes, we did. We had a fucking blast.
Yeah. We had fun on podcasting together, but we also went to San Francisco.
Yes.
What was your favorite thing that we did, Mary?
What was my favorite thing? Hanging out with you in general. And San Fran.
So
the Golden Gate Bridge, climbing through that little hobbit tunnel.
They're here. I forget we're not alone sometimes.
Yes.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
So what I loved was that we totally got along, and it was like we had hung out together our whole life.
Yes, exactly.
Because I was nervous. You never really know. Like, you think you know people online, but like, you don't see my husband yelling when things go wrong, so you can't really understand.
Yes, I know.
Been around Mojo like in person all the time, or with the insane barking and all the things.
Actually, your doggies liked me. Her doggies liked me, guys.
You. Like, they didn't
bark at me.
She
Mojo
walked in the door.
Try to bite me with his 5 teeth at all.
Yeah, it was
Hi,
like
Mojo.
they'd always known each other.
Hi, Mojo.
He's all Mojo looks like he's drunk when he's really tired. He looks like he's all drunk. Or maybe Andrew just put that eye stuff in his eye.
Yeah,
anyway, so it was fun.
Yes, it was
Mary's
fun.
home. Back to the frigid Arctic tundra.
Brianna's back in her square. Yeah. We're like the Hollywood squares.
I've been in this square the entire time because this is my work life.
Yeah. So
do you think no, I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Should we talk about
Are we ready to do this?
I know. I am.
What were you gonna say?
Whoa. So this is what I was going to say. Let's tell people about your fucking stalker imposter.
Do we have to?
No.
I was in a good mood.
Okay.
But if you want to, go ahead.
Well, the reason I say we should is because maybe we can get people. Well, I don't know. What if it makes it worse? Maybe we shouldn't.
Okay. Guys, you can go to our Instagram page and I have a post pinned. I have a crazy person that is using my family's pictures on imposter pages. So if you haven't seen my post, please go to our Instagram page. I have it pinned. All the info is there. I'm in a really good mood. This is where we hang out. We talk shit about the episode. So and I don't want to waste my energy on this dumb bitch. But I think you guys should know what's going on.
Yeah, Mary's being bullied. Please go look at this. And if you can think of any way to help put a stop to this, it would really, really help. Mommy says bad words is saying it involves you. Yeah, thanks. Mary, you saw. Okay, forget it.
Yes, Tammy Slanton did get married.
I'm shocked.
You didn't hear that?
I'm the one. No, and that's what I was the one who typed in. Too bad I didn't have my glasses on because I can see now it says "tack me, Slanton." Yeah, it's been a long day.
It's okay. So if you guys haven't heard, go check out the post on our Instagram. It explains everything and blah, 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 blah. So I want to talk about the episode.
Okay. But I do just want to say that Tammy Slatton got married. Whoa.
Yes, she did.
I need to know all about this.
And her husband apparently was on a ventilator too. The two of them have matching ventilators. Did they meet
while they were on a ventilator?
I have no idea. All I know is I saw a picture of Tammy and her husband, and they're both on matching ventilators.
Oh, you mean oxygen?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah,
I mean ventilators means they're like dying. No, but is he also massively obese?
Yes,
and
he is.
Does she look anything? What the fuck? I'm gonna hang up and go find out. Sorry. Okay. All right. What's next?
The episode.
Oh, that.
Oh, yeah, that.
Come on,
okay. So the word of the episode. Do we want to do that? Let the people know what the word of the episode is. I do.
Okay.
Because they like the game. Okay. You may not like the game because you're a party pooper, but I and the people.
That's true.
Like the game.
I am a total fucking party pooper.
Yes, you are a fucking party pooper.
So hang out with me if you like to party.
The word of the game is ring.
What is it?
Any
ring.
variation of ring, like ringing, ringer.
Oh.
So, okay.
Extra complexity. The look she gave me.
Word of the episode: ring.
Ring. Okay. Let's get started. Let's get started, people. And that's why the word of the night is ring. Ring. Have a little drinky, a little smoky. You can drink your
time.
Sody pop. Does not have to be alcoholic.
Water, some agua.
Yeah. And if you're drinking, don't drive.
Yes,
anyway, so here we go. These two stupid women. And I will say why I say that. Ty and Hate.
Ty and Boston.
That and Hate.
Fucking Hate.
Fighting over a man that proposed to two women. Now, really, is that what you think you should be doing? Defending your love with this fucking piece of shit? How do I know he's a piece of shit? Because he proposed to two women.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I did a poll on our Instagram asking, who do you think won the hottie war? The hottie war.
Don't say what the answer was. Let's see if we can poll our audience here.
Yes.
What do you think people say?
Yes.
What they said.
Who do you think won this hottie war that's been going on for 2 seasons?
Right. Boston
or Ty? Boston, who got her man, or Ty, who has her eyes wide open now that hottie is a piece of shit.
What if you say it was a mutual loss? Is that an answer?
No, that's not an answer. It's either Boston
2-1
or Ty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just jump right into it.
So
here's what really needs to be said.
So we have
Ty said she's sitting like a waiting duck.
A waiting duck. What the fuck was that? Girl, a waiting duck.
Maybe she thought it meant waiting in the water.
And then she said Boston looked like a Bernstein motherfucking bear.
Nobody won, says Janet. I agree.
It's
a big loss. Fighting over this guy is gotta be the low point of your entire life.
But if you think about it, Ty, in my opinion, is the winner because she's the one that's walking away from Hottie. Boston should be walking away from Hottie too.
Well, I cannot agree with you more.
But Boston is still planning this fucking wedding.
I think here's why I think Boston won. Okay. Because she kept her fucking cool the whole time and didn't act stupid like anyone who was gonna like flip tables over. Like this woman did nothing to her at all. Why aren't you mad at your fucking boyfriend? He's the
she
one.
Apologized though.
I know, but after production probably like slapped her around and was like, bitch, we need more footage. Can you think of something else? Because if you think about it, there had to have been some time in between those scenes. Because if they make it look like she flips the table, comes back, flips the table again, walks away, and is like, hey, I got no beef with you.
No, mommy, he is not even attractive. And you would know that if you watched the damn show. He's not even attractive. He is like 5'3". I mean,
what's wrong with short? Let's not.
There is nothing.
No body shame.
There is nothing wrong with a short man.
Yeah, especially he's coming from someone who's 4'10".
Excuse me,
right now.
Excuse me, but he's unattractive. You know he's unattractive.
It really okay, but again, it's not about looks.
I know it's not about
character.
Looks,
his character.
You know what I mean? His character with the looks adds to the unattractiveness. It would be one thing if he was unattractive and he was a nice guy, good heart, not a fucking cheater, not engaged to two women at the same time. But he's a piece of shit and he's ugly. Sorry.
That last part's just not his fault. Anyway, it's not. There are many ugly people in this world.
I know there's many ugly people in this world. So do I. I support all ugly people.
But I do not support a man who proposes to two women.
Listen, I don't consider myself to be the most attractive person on the face of the earth.
And neither do I.
So I support ugly people all day long, just not ugly pieces of shit.
You know, I look better when I wear a mask. I've noticed that. Whenever I'm wearing like my KN95 mask, people come on to me all the time because they can't see how old I am. I swear to God, the mask covers up.
I like how Ty was like, I come in peace, bitch.
I was like, I liked the montage they did where they showed like their previous their fight.
Yes,
they're all fights. Like this. Yes. They're like total fucking 6th grade girl slap fights. Neither of them
jumping on the table and slapping her across the head.
What is Ty fucking flipping tables for? And why is she mad at Boston?
Listen,
like be mad at the cousin for delivering 2 rings.
You know where Ty got the table flipped from?
What, Teresa?
Thank you.
Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Real Housewives of New Jersey. Come on.
So Janet says, I know one thing. They put Ty on the show for the crazy, and I watch for the crazy.
Not for her.
And yeah.
To be hugging. Yep.
Okay, listen, this was definitely fake. That did not happen.
No, that did not
happen. If it did, that was after like 5 hours of talking. Because you know how women are. We're gonna have
they made them hug.
We have to process this out, right? That would be like a 2-hour conversation. But meanwhile, if they were pro-woman, which they clearly are not, they would be like, we should not allow this man to do this to me or to you.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
Hoes before bros.
Right.
And like, let's be friends because this motherfucker is fucking us both over. That's just my position.
That's why I say Ty is the winner of the hottie war because
she lost.
Ty's walking away and Boston is still going to go supposedly marry this fool. She was on Instagram showing off the ring, making fun of Ty.
What did you say? Did you say ring?
Yeah.
I can't say Glenn right now.
So, you know, she wants to make fun of Ty, thinking she's the winner.
Ty has a really bad fucking temper. And I fear for the people in her life, man. She just like starts throwing, like she's unpredictable, extremely
unpredictable.
She reminds me a little bit of other people in my life. One of whom might have given me a ring. One of you.
Did you say ring?
No, I mean yes. When she's all, I come in peace, bitch.
Yeah.
That's super convincing.
I know, right?
She's all there with like her do-rag on, because it is a do-rag. She wasn't wearing even like a bandana. That was a do-rag.
With her hair flying out at the back of
right. Glasses. And she's like, I come in peace, bitch. It's like, okay, but it just doesn't seem like that.
Your demeanor doesn't seem very
Boston
peaceful.
Is like, oh, you're hostile. She's like, why do you say I'm hostile? I don't know. You just flipped 2 tables, bitch.
I know. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh my God. So when Ty was like, where's your ring? It doesn't fit your man hands.
I know, so rude. Ring.
But you gotta
I'm like taking the tiniest sips because this will go.
Girl, don't cheat.
I'm taking sips. If I had fucking shot every girl, I'll end up with alcohol poisoning. So, I mean, there's nothing else to say, but except what Ty's quotable. Sort of,
yeah, she's quotable,
but she's quotable in like that Kanye West style of quotable, where you're just like, what the fuck did she just say or mean?
Yeah,
like, it might be a bump in the road for y'all, but it's a ditch for me. Yeah. What?
He's like, sure. Are you gonna throw your ring in that ditch, Ty?
Okay, stop it now. People are gonna die because of you. Capricorn 11 says she's to like Ty, but she's really unpredictable and volatile. I cannot agree more, but we're going to interview her, if not sooner than later. We've been back into, we interviewed her before, but see, I would like to catch back up with her. We're going to, we just don't know when. Yes. And I want to be like, girl, can you just think a little bit more highly of yourself? Because the causes that you are, you're gonna give your kingdom for, like, is exactly hot, like, and meanwhile you have like 5 other boyfriends. Let this fool go. Let him go.
Let him go.
Let him go. Moving on. My God. I'm just saying, girl power, knock it off. Like, men aren't that important. Stop it. There's like an inexhaustible supply. Ty's a good-looking lady. She's smart, even though she acts crazy. She's actually smart.
She is actually smart.
And she has a good job as a mortician.
I know.
I love Ty. I love her. Okay, so let's talk about the next couple.
Yes, Jessica and Dustin. The nurse that quit her job for apparently someone with a drug addiction. And she bought her own engagement ring. And apparently she has a large, hideous tattoo of his last name on her across her stomach.
It's so bad. So she goes to see like this man's mother and grandmother.
And sister, mother and sister. That was Chelsea. No, that was Chelsea that met with the mother and grandmother.
Sorry, thank you. Keep me focused.
Yep. Okay, so she meets the mother and sister.
Oh, at the painting studio, right?
At the painting studio,
right?
Okay, and
the
they're
kid
talking
is like,
about him. They're like talking about the guy, and the sister just casually mentions that he's a meth head, and she's like, "I didn't know he had a drug problem."
These seem like questions you should ask before you agree to move in with someone.
And the mother's reaction to the tattoo, I found hysterical. She shows the tattoo, and the mother says, "You couldn't just."
Why didn't you get his first? Right, exactly. Well, she's like, "It's my last name too, and I don't really want it on your stomach because you're dumb."
Exactly.
That's how I interpret it.
Exactly. I'm just like, but does that make it any better?
I do not think it does. Plus the fonts and everything. Actually, it's just very 70s. Whatever.
The mother of the sister is like, he's never had a stable relationship in his whole life. His only relationship is with drugs.
Right.
And her daughter is like, I hope my mother knows what the fuck she's doing. Because if this guy fucks her over, she's not going to have anything.
And let's be real. She knows her mother doesn't know what she's doing.
I mean, she won't even have her engagement ring because he'll probably steal it to buy drugs.
I'm getting kind of drunk because I did a bong hit too. But like our bed frame fell apart and my husband was yelling. So like I did a bong hit. Just say it. It's a healthy coping mechanism, right?
That CO girl that got fired for the relationship with the inmate, that was Courtney and Josh, the one that dressed up as a pickle. to pick him up. Remember her?
Yeah, Brianna? I know. Mary tried to.
Yes, I tried to hit her up for
she
an
wanted
interview.
to interview her, and I'm like, who are you even talking about? I couldn't even remember. It was so long ago. I don't know about you, but let me know if you're like me. I completely forget these casts if they're not on like for like 2 or 3 seasons.
The only reason why I remember half of these casts, and you guys are gonna laugh, there is a Love After Lockup version Wikipedia page. Okay. And it goes back to the first season, and it lists all of the couples, what seasons they were on, and it gives you like the highlights.
I know, but do you go back and refresh your memory daily?
Yes, I do. No, not daily, but whenever I'm trying to think about who we haven't interviewed.
Oh, I see.
And who do I may possibly want to hit up for an interview, I'll go to that page because I have it bookmarked, and I'll look at the chart and go, we interviewed that person, we interviewed them, we interviewed them, we haven't interviewed them.
Then you should say, Brianna, do you remember who so-and-so is? And if I say no, that should be at least one data point for you. I'm not saying it should be the determining factor, but I am saying, like, for someone who pays a lot of attention to every episode, if I'm like, wait, who was that? Like, I'm kind of super fan.
But then when I said Pickle Girl, you knew exactly who I was talking about.
Yeah, but I can't remember who the man was. I remember nothing else except Pickle. Okay. Like, I can't ask her any interesting questions.
Do you guys remember Pickle Girl?
I'm sure they all remember Pickle Girl, but like, I don't even know, did the guy did get out of jail. That's right. And they moved in together. I just remember them sitting at that tiny little dinner table that was like basically a giant end table. And he's all, don't worry, babe. It's like, someday we're going to have it all.
Yes.
But it didn't work that way.
But they didn't have it all, Brianna. They didn't. No. And she gave up her like 18-year career as a correctional officer to be with him.
Stupid cow.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about Chelsea and Mikey. This was a really interesting scene, I thought.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So
why did you put in the notes, don't drink and drive? Who is drinking and driving?
I didn't put don't drink and drive.
That's in our notes.
You put don't sign and drive. Somebody put don't sign and drive.
Oh my God.
Brianna, don't drink and podcast.
I just can't see my computer without my glasses.
It's don't sign and drive.
You were here and I have like 4 monitors. And so I honestly can't read it without my glasses. Okay. Don't sign and drive.
Yes.
Consider it a cautionary tale.
Yes. Do not sign and drive.
No, my son dated a deaf girl in college, and she was a bitch. And also, maybe she brought out the bitch part of my son, but they fought constantly. Like, my son is very know-it-all-y, not like his mother, because I'm super humble. Anyway, so they got into a car accident because they were like signing and driving.
Oh my God, do not sign and drive.
I did not tell you this. No. They got in a fucking car accident because they were arguing.
Oh my God.
Signing, like arguing with each other. And whoever was driving, I think it was my kid, rear-ended the car in front of him. So I just want you all to know out there, if you are either deaf or dating or married someone deaf,
do not sign and drive.
And think about it this way. If you take a minute and just sit with it until you get to your destination, you might not say as many things as you regret. That's what I think.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, but be careful. So that was my note. Don't sign and drive.
Do not sign and drive. Oh my God.
So this was like a super interesting scene with the mom and the grandma.
Yeah.
First of all, the wind chimes. And I was like, those sound so beautiful, but she can't hear them.
I know.
Did you think about that too?
Yes, I did. Of course I do.
Fucking sucks. I love those wind chimes.
Yes, the way they were ringing in the wind.
The mom seemed like she really, really liked her.
Ringing. Sorry. Wind chimes.
See, and that's the problem. It's like, it's kind of like edibles. When you eat edibles and you get really stoned, but you also get the munchies. So then you eat more of whatever it was and you get really fucking stoned. And it's like that.
Sorry.
And after I said that, I was like, why did I even say that? because of you and the ring thing. Okay. Anyway, so apparently this man had a stroke.
Apparently so. It seems like it. And they wouldn't give him the proper medical attention, which led to the big stroke.
But like, remember when whoever answered the phone was like, no, he's perfectly fine.
No, he's fine. I don't know.
What was that? That was either fake, because that could happen, or they don't release that information. Like, or maybe it wasn't even in the system. I can't imagine. But like,
there's a
sounds
big
like unless mom and
that's missing. There is a really big piece.
What if mom and grandma have the wrong info? What if they're lying?
Could be.
Just I know they look like lovely
together, right?
That's what I mean.
Just, everybody.
Or maybe Sharp Entertainment's paying them more to do this.
Maybe. Yeah, never know. You never know.
So then he calls on the phone, and the phone rings.
Ring.
Yeah. And he says he talks about it and he blames the big stroke on the prison people for not taking him seriously. So that's why he had the big stroke.
Right. They told him he was just dehydrated. He needed to hydrate. And that led to the big stroke. He was in the hospital for 8 days. And
do you think this is true, though? I know we just talked about all the possibilities, but what is your feeling on this? Do you think this man had a stroke or did not have a stroke? Any stroke, 1 or 2?
Just a phone call that Chelsea's dad made. That's what's planting the seed of doubt.
Well, yeah, definitely doubt. I'm just saying,
everything else, kind of makes sense how they wouldn't release information. They wouldn't tell his family exactly where he was, exactly what was going on, because they don't want them.
Okay, so let's say that's true,
right?
Wouldn't they say, I'm sorry, I can't release that information? Not just be like, he's fine, everything's cool. Like, if they either give out the info or they don't, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yes. So that phone call plants the seeds of doubt.
Yeah. So,
but again, this is Sharp Productions, and it could have just been fake.
Totally. It's like, which one is fake?
Yes. So you don't know.
So they make it seem like his mom loves her, right? Which is sweet.
Yeah.
But you found out some serious dirt on this woman, right? Like, she seems a lot.
Oh boy. Okay, I just did a Chelsea What the Hell is Wrong with You Part 2 video. Guys haven't watched it, you need to go check it out. But remember,
I missed it. Tell me.
Her ex that she was talking about last week, that got arrested for domestic violence, broke into the deaf club. Well, his sister has a lot to say. She's been sending us messages, Brianna. She's been commenting on my Chelsea videos. And she has been doing TikToks herself about Chelsea. So basically, she says Chelsea's a liar. She put out text messages between her and Chelsea after her brother died. And a bunch of other tea. So go check out my video.
I'm really curious now.
I reached out to Stephanie. I'm hoping Stephanie will sit down with us. Is
that the sister?
That's the sister.
Okay.
We'll sit down and talk to us soon. So stay tuned.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out anyway. And then I just thought it was kind of cute how mom was like, I love your tattoos. I really want tattoos, but now I feel like I'm getting too old for tattoos, but she's got tattoos, and points at her mom. And then they start quizzing grandma on like how many tattoos she has, and she has 7. Right. And I thought that's my future because I too have 7 tattoos.
Brianna, do you have tattoos? No, I don't. But I want to point something out before I forget. In both of my Chelsea videos, right? Because when you look up Stephanie's brother, Rocky, who is Chelsea's ex, the guy that she was talking about, there is a charge against him for stalking, menacing, and domestic violence. But Stephanie, his sister, wanted me to clarify that it's not against Chelsea, that it's against his baby's mother from 12 years ago.
So you're saying
that there is no
that domestic... he did beat the shit out of one woman, just not her.
Right. Basically.
And that it was 12 years ago. Let's say it was 12 years ago, but still he beat the shit out of her. Valid. He's still got it inside of him.
But there anyway, is no domestic violence charge
against her.
Against her. Right. And she is portraying him on the show as her abusive ex-boyfriend that went to jail. So I guess Stephanie just wants to clarify that it's not her brother, that she's like portraying him in this negative light. Yeah. So that's why I really want to sit down and talk to her, hopefully.
Well, let's find out.
Yes.
Meanwhile, let's move on to like one of the dumbest people I've seen ever.
Oh, Lord.
And I hope she's probably watching this right now. And then we'll get an opportunity to interview her and she'll be like, y'all called me the dumbest person ever. Except she'll say it in a New Jersey accent, which sounds nothing like that. But seriously, someone hit this woman in the head.
Please, somebody hit her in the head.
If you have not already.
Oh my God.
Please hit her in the head.
Melissa. The fuck is wrong with you?
It's like red.
Rihanna, I don't even know where to start.
Red flag.
I don't even know where to start. First, she goes to the pizzeria. Okay. And she fucking.
Which you gotta admit, it looked like really good pizza there.
It does. It does look like really good pizza. I was like,
oh, I miss New Jersey and New York pizza.
But it's in Georgia. It's in Georgia, though.
I thought she.
Rihanna.
Wow.
She's in Georgia. Visiting, she remember she just
Capricorn 11 says you're close to New Jersey. Mary, go slap her.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to.
She is a stalker for real. I totally agree with you,
Brianna. She just visited his mom. She's still in Georgia. Right.
Of course she is.
So now this is a pizzeria in Georgia,
which makes more sense why he's revered.
Exactly.
He's brought the actual art of pizza to Georgia.
To Georgia.
I know they're like, when you look at his picture, he's a legend.
Yes.
It's like they didn't use the word legend, but like it was like,
because he actually knows how to toss the
you should have seen him with the pizza. It was like he was a natural.
But he wasn't dozing off.
Yeah, he's all, and then it was with the pizza. Jesus. So what do you think? So he's like been taking a lot of yoga.
Yes,
and Jersey girl.
What's the teacher? What's the teacher's name? Ruta. Rutu and her downward dog.
Downward facing dog. Yeah. So she's Brianna. Like, so Lily says he's been doing a lot of yoga. And she is like, yes, he really did seem very plugged into the yoga. And it seemed like,
yes,
he was getting a lot from it. He was really focused on it. Mm-hmm. And Melissa's like, well, when I asked him about it, he seemed really defensive.
Why is he so defensive?
Yeah.
He threatened to like hang up on me,
He did hang up on her. And Rutu, meanwhile, is like, I don't know what you two have going on, but I also don't care. And he might think whatever he wants to think, but like, I'm not into this motherfucking drug addict dude anyway.
And I have a class to go teach,
so peace out.
Namaste.
Namaste, bitches. Anyway, that was pretty amusing.
Yes, that was.
But Melissa is like, Capricorn 11 says she's a stalker, but she's beyond stalker. She's insane.
Yeah, she's
terrifying. Like, really. I feel like I've met many Melissas like that in my life.
And you know what's even more terrifying?
I do not.
Melissa doesn't even have a ring on her finger yet, and she's acting this way. No, imagine when she gets the ring. Hey.
She's such a dummy.
I know. Lordy,
have you ever been that stupid of a guy though? Like I have.
I have too.
I've totally been that stupid.
Lifetime. We all have it on Lifetime.
Not all of us, but
I think definitely we all have it one time or another.
Maybe it's a man, maybe it's a woman.
Yes, saying. But over someone in our lives. At one point
we've been super
lives,
blind and looked past everything.
Yeah,
yes. Exactly.
Yes. So, moving on to super blind and super dumb, we have Justine and Michael.
This is so fucking
who thinks
weird.
that her man is paying everything by playing the lottery and producing a couple of rap songs.
Can you play the lottery from prison?
No. You cannot play the lottery.
So he's calling his mom, yo ma, play me, you know, my number 24, 61, 22.
He's doing a Brian.
He's hitting it every time.
Doing a Brian. He's calling his mother once a day and he's going, listen, make sure you get my numbers in, okay?
Does your husband do that to his mother?
No, to me. I'm saying to me. But he's doing it to his mother.
Mary did play the lottery when we were in San Francisco.
Yes, I did.
Well, what was the reason? What happened that was totally random that we're like, man, we should play the lottery today because this happened?
Oh, because I got to see the Golden Gate Bridge. There was no fog. It was there. You go, day.
Capricorn 11. I took Mary to the Golden Gate Bridge and she could see it.
Yeah,
it was like, so I'm like, girl, we should play the lottery.
Yeah, so I played some scratch off tickets. I lost.
Didn't happen.
Okay.
No.
So Justine and her car that she thinks it's totally legit.
Okay, this is fucking with me, but this episode can be characterized by toenails. My God.
Toenails, blood, and sperm. The 3 bodily fluids. Yes.
The toenail bothers me more than any of them. What the fuck? She's like, we're sick couple. I'm like, you are sick motherfucker.
She has them up on her fucking bulletin board.
A toenail.
I know.
Which like, I don't, even on a live person, like I will not tolerate anyone else's toenails coming near mine at all.
I know.
No, and the man I sleep with, like, I love him so much. He better not have his fucking toenails.
Brianna, but he sent her a blister.
Don't say it again. I'm gonna get upset. It's super gross.
Okay, so her cousin is like, "What's up with this car? How do you know this car is legit?" And all I could just see is her with like the fucking Brady Bunch car full of kids and them getting whoop, 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 whoop. Fucking pulled over. She gets pulled out of the car and arrested for driving a stolen car.
I like the sister. She's like, the
cousin. Yeah, she's
cousin. Like, she's like, these family relationships are hard for me to keep track of. She's on, what if the car is, hot?
Yeah, like
I was questioning the vocabulary and I was thinking, if that happened to me, would I say that was a hot car? Or would I be like, what if it's stolen? I was just thinking about my own vocabulary. Do you have any feelings about that? Does it make you feel
I would say, is that
very
fucking
NYPD
blue? What's wrong with you?
That's what I'm saying too. But she's been watching a lot of NYPD Blue from like the early 2000s. A lot of
cop shows.
She's like, is it hats? Anyway, I was super disturbed by this whole thing. And she's so stupid, thinking like that car is fucking you.
Oh yeah.
You're a big dummy.
All I
Until
have to
you come
say
and interview with us, then we totally will listen to you.
She's gonna be driving down the highway, and there's gonna be some state trooper with the radar trying to catch somebody, and it's gonna show up stolen. We're gonna hear whoop whoop.
OMG, you get what you pay for.
Yep.
And that's what she's paying for.
Now, Janet has a good point. Janet has a good point.
What did she say this time?
But the prison wouldn't allow any of that to be sent out to anyone. They checked the mail coming and going. How did he get sperm out of prison?
But why wouldn't they let him send toenails and a blister?
Okay, but how about sperm?
That one I totally agree with you. But what about the other ones? Do we think this would be a problem?
Biohazard.
Your toenails, sir, they are a biohazard.
Blood.
That's fucking gross, man.
That's biohazardous material,
That's
Brianna.
So disgusting.
They have red boxes in medical facilities for that shit. They are not going to allow him to put it in an envelope and mail it to his whooshy oochie.
Whooshy. What?
That's her nickname for him. Whooshy oochie, booshy booshy booshy. Whatever the fuck she calls him.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's upsetting me a lot. It's fucking gross. Can we just move on from them?
The one thing you have to admit, out of all of this craziness, she is the only one that has an actual fucking wedding ring.
I'm not drinking anymore. Stop. I'll take a drink of my Diet Coke.
Yep.
So let's please move on, because they're the biggest dummy that I think we've ever seen on this show is Mark. Mark and Sensory. This guy, he's a real dummy.
This has to be totally fucking fake.
What do you look at that? I put that as my last line in the notes.
I saw
this story is a lie.
It is. It's a lie.
There's no world in where this is true.
No truths detected.
You must have been watching Potomac, Real Housewives of Potomac, right?
All fucking lies. All fucking lies. All fucking
lies.
This
is a lie. I guarantee this will come out. This is not a real storyline.
So he's on the phone with his friend Christian, who's in one prison. Okay.
Well, wait, though. Okay, first of all, let's start with the fact that he says he's a software engineer.
Oh, yes. Let's start with that.
Sorry. I don't know what kind of software that is, but like this guy can't tie his fucking shoes. and like and also he is a realtor, and he's putting together a home for single moms because they're an undeserved populace. And I'm like, you're a software engineer in a real
bedroom house, right? Or some shit.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on the vocabulary word. Sorry. He said they're an undeserved populace.
Yes, I know.
Do I need more proof than that?
Mark gives me serial killer vibes, Brianna. He's like, I swear I'm going to turn on like the ID channel. And we're gonna find him,
and this motherfucker is gonna be on there.
Yeah, he's gonna be on there. So even his friend was like, "He's fucking crazy," and not so many words. Shaw probably paid his friend extra to fucking.
Actually, he was probably talking to a producer. And then he gets these two women on the line at once. He three-way calls Sincere and some other prisoner.
Because first he was on the phone with Christian. Okay, Christian is his friend.
Right.
And then Sincere happened to be calling on the other line. What a coincidence. What great timing, Brianna, right? And then he just patches them in together.
Yeah.
So they could all talk.
And so he could sell them on the idea of like a home for wayward single mothers.
No, he wanted Christian to convince Ray to let Mark smuggle sperm in.
And she's like, listen, I've been pregnant in prison. It doesn't work like that.
She's not going to get out of jail early, Mark. Trust me. I've been pregnant in prison. You give birth to the baby and you still stay in prison. And Mark is like, well, you have a shorter, you have a shorter
sentence. So of course they let you out. She's got a really long time. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they don't let people out of prison because
they do not.
Are pregnant. They do not. No, sadly, worse things than that happen. The kids go into foster care or whatever, or an adoption agency. It's horrible.
Right, exactly. Like, hello.
Yeah. And Ray's like, how many other women are you talking to? And he's like, just like 4. No big deal.
He thought that he hung up on Ray.
No, I know. But she asked, even before that, though, she's like, how many other women? Because he's like, I want to connect you to this woman. And she's like, how many other prisoners are you talking to? And he's like, well, only 4. Like that's a good answer.
Exactly. Like only,
only 4.
And I like you the
best. You're the best. This is like the male hottie. Totally like unapologetic too.
Right. Exactly.
Can you imagine if your husband's like, well, how many husbands do you have? And you're like, only 4.
Yeah, exactly.
NBD.
And you should be happy that you're the first.
That's like Osman. You're the husband that I chose to have children with, and then I have 3 others.
You should be happy. You should be honored. Damn it.
Grateful. Exactly.
God damn it.
And Sister is like, fuck you. You're a fucking idiot, and hangs up the phone on him.
It is such a bullshit.
Is there anyone here that thinks that this is real? Please let us know.
Please let us know.
As we make our concluding remarks.
It's bullshit.
Bullshit.
Total bullshit.
Not buying it. Matt Sharp.
So do you have any closing thoughts?
Not about this show, just about the fact that my box spring broke, but it's not really relevant.
I'm so sorry that your box spring broke.
I'm
so sorry that your husband is not happy.
I'm just glad you know exactly what I'm dealing with now. Okay, anything else to say? Do you have any words of wisdom, cautionary tales, takeaways, any of those things?
All I have to say is, Ty, I hope you sold a ring.
Girl, I'm fucked up. I'm not drinking anything else. You're a terrible influence on me.
And in my opinion, I think Ty won the hottie war.
Capricorn 11 is not an actual box spring, okay? It's like one of those foundations with wood slabs for a memory foam mat. I'm being mattress shamed right here, and I don't like it. Stop it. Anyway, please keep going, Mary. Capricorn 11 is hostile. Capricorn 11 is flipping virtual mattresses right now.
Ty, please don't flip any more tables.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
I have advice. Don't think that you are going to change someone, whoever they are. Like they were who they were before you came along, and your presence in the world is not going to change them. Take people at their word. Take them for who they are. Knock it off, Ty. There's many of men out there who would love to be with you. And I hope we get to interview her long. Go on, then.
One more piece of advice.
Quickly. Yes.
Before we sign off, do not sign language and drive.
Yes, please take that as a cautionary tale. Do not sign and drive.
Do not drink and drive.
Yeah.
Do not get stoned and drive.
No, don't do anything and drive.
Especially do not sign and drive.
No. And I just hope that this sinks in pretty well.
Yes.
Because this is an educational podcast, among all things. All right. Anyway, you guys are beautiful. Both
Thank
of you.
So much.
All of you, 30 odd people. You're gorgeous and sexy.